right, YouTube, if you've been living under a rock and have been in Cuba rolling cigars and wiping your ass, I don't know if you haven't heard about this news, but Hbar surged because there was news about the drop service. It's going to be integrated with FedNow, and drop is powered by Hedera. Therefore, Hedera is now connected to the Federal Reserve. But why didn't you make a video about this? Well, I'll tell you why I didn't, because this is old news, but I wanted to touch up on something a lot of people, specifically you, are not fully grasping. So I'm going to come in here and we're going to tie all the loose ends together. Now, if you are new to my channel, this might blow your mind. Like, oh my gosh, Hbar's with the Federal Reserve. Now, if you're not new to my channel, you know that I knew this was coming. I've made videos on my channel literally titled Hbar's with the Federal Reserve before this even happened, right? So we knew this was coming. It's not like this is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it happened. You know, I'm pretty like, okay, cool. But the reason for me making this video is that people think literally the Federal Reserve is going to distribute a CBDC on the Hedera ecosystem. And that's just not the case, guys. That is not the case at all, actually. So, now that that is out of the way, I wanted to explain this to you. So this is called Drop. This is the service that is now partnered with FedNow. It says drop listed in FedNow Service Provider Showcase, right? So that is actually massive, all right? It's the Federal Reserve we're talking about here. Now, this isn't Hedera. This is drop powered by Hedera. So Hedera, the ecosystem of Hedera, created drop, right? And now drop is connected to the Federal Reserve, so it's like a chain of interconnection. But it's pretty easy to understand, right? But what people aren't understanding is where it's like, oh, well, shouldn't I invest in drop if drop's going to succeed? Fuck no. Absolutely not. And I'll tell you exactly why. This is just how undervalued the crypto market is. So we look at Hedera. We're $2 billion, right? I guarantee drop is going to be like a $100 billion payment provider, right? And that's just one tree branch of the Hedera ecosystem, right? Think about the Hedera ecosystem like a fucking tree, right? And you could just extrapolate with all your branches of different projects and ecosystems that you could create based off of Hbar, right? Now, say 20% of those projects built upon Hedera fail. Guess how much they're going to make? $0 because they fucking failed. But guess how much the 80% are going to make? I don't know. Lots of money, right? Now, the people that are making lots of money linked to Hedera's name are going to then drive in cash to Hedera. Now, think about the 20% that didn't make money. Guess what's going to happen to them? And guess how it's going to affect Hedera? Not at all. So it's the same analogy I like to use about why I think YouTube is great. Because if I make a horrible YouTube video and then YouTube doesn't make ad revenue on it because it's a horrible YouTube video, YouTube doesn't give a fuck. Now, if I make a really good YouTube video, then YouTube makes money off of it. So whether you do good or bad, YouTube doesn't care. Same with Hedera. Whether you make drop and it succeeds or doesn't succeed, Hedera doesn't care. Because it's an ecosystem that you could build whatever the fuck you want upon, right? So that's why I love Hedera. Because you could extrapolate all these different branches of opportunities into the new world. And it's at 2 billion market cap. And you could literally create anything upon this network, all right? So, the fact that a Hedera-powered payment provider is listed with FedNow, that should be ringing, absolutely ringing alarm bells for you, right? Do you need to open leverage positions? Are you running out of time? I don't know what your financial situation is, but if you guys don't have the bag that you want in the crypto market, you're running out of time. And I know I always say this, you're running out of time. You are actually running out of time. Because, guys, it's the end of 2023. Next year's 2024. The next bull run's coming very soon. And once that happens, you will miss the train and it will never come back down for you ever again. Now, if you're listening to me in these words that are coming out of my mouth, I want you to understand that you honestly are going to succeed. And I don't know how you're not going to succeed. Like, if you are understanding the financial market, you're in the crypto space, you're watching these videos, you're in on Hbar in rock bottom levels, you're in on Quant rock bottom levels. I'll try to keep this related to Hbar, sorry. But if you're in the crypto market right now on August 18th, 2023, there is no way you can't succeed in life. Like, I don't see a life where you could fail. You're like, I bought H-Bar in 2023 and now I'm a fucking heroin addict strung out and fucking getting blowjobs from herpy hookers, right? I don't see that as a foreseeable future for you, all right? So, I think I'm going to end this video here. I'm just rambling now. I've had like 8 cups of coffee, and I was like, you know what? I saw a tweet about someone saying H-Bars with Federal Reserve. No. They're connected to the Federal Reserve. They're not literally with them. So I wanted to make that apparent, show you the drop showcase, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, guys, that's mainly it. I just want to show you how valuable H-Bar actually is. Again, Quant is my biggest bag, but again, H-Bar is my second biggest bag. H-Bar was the first video I ever made on this channel. I don't see a world where H-Bar does not succeed. And yeah, guys, that's mainly it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.